The hips get really tight from running, and I wanted to do a yoga sequence to help open up the hips. This is also good for somebody that sits in a desk a lot of the day. So I always like to start in mountain. Let's roll the shoulders up, loop them back and down. Palms facing forward, toes forward. And we gently breathe in, out. Imagining the feet grounded down into the floor, down into the earth, all the way, these light, white roots growing all the way to the center of the earth. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Imagine you had a little cord attached to the top of the head, and it gently lifts the head towards the sky, Father Sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Gentle lift of that rope up towards the sky gives us a nice posture, a nice lift, a little perfect assistance to elongate the spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Step our right foot back. Coming into a high lunge, we'll send those hands high towards the sky. Sink the hips forward, down. Keep that left knee bent. We're lifting that right knee. So the back right knee is actively lifting. And we sink the hips down. Breathe. From here, coming into warrior two, we drop that back heel. Send the left fingers forward, the right fingers back. Open up through the left knee. Open up the left hip. Inner thigh. And we breathe. Lift the crown. From here, straighten that front leg, coming into triangle, placing the left hand just below the knee. Send the right hand towards the sky. We want to stack the right hand over the heart over left hand. And through that front knee, we'll come back to warrior two. Reach the right fingers back, left fingers forward. Remember that nice alignment of crown over the heart, heart over the pelvis. That cord lifting us up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, let's reverse the warrior. Take the right hand down your back leg, left fingertips reach towards the sky. If you want to open up a little bit deeper, take the right arm to the lower back. Keep your left knee opening up towards the left. We breathe in and exhale, come back to warrior two. We'll cartwheel that back arm around, frame your left toes, and pivot onto that back right foot into low lunge. This is a nice hip opener right here. Drop the hips towards the floor. Continue to lift the right knee and scissor the legs in towards each other. All right, from here we're going to walk the hands to the long edge of our mat. Turn the feet so that they're parallel to the short edges of the mat. Drop the head towards the floor. Keep the elbows bent. And release the back. Walk the hands over to the right foot, stretching out the inner thigh. Walk the hands over to the left foot. Drop the head towards the floor. Breathe deep down into the base of your lungs. Getting lots of fresh breath into the body. Exhale back to center. And we'll walk the hands underneath shoulders. Long, straight spine. Draw the feet away from each other. Pull the kneecaps up. And breathe. Take a breath in. Exhale, walk the hands back to the top of the mat. Turn your left toes forward, back in a low lunge. Stack the left knee over the ankle. Step the right foot forward, coming to a forward bend. Inhale up halfway, monkey. Exhale, folding back forward. Inhale, sweep hands overhead. Straighten those legs. Exhale, hands down to the side. This time, step the left foot back. Reach those hands overhead in high lunge. Sink forward with the hips. Imagine those legs scissoring together towards each other. Lift the left kneecap. Our right hip crease is tilting back. Coming into warrior two, we'll drop our back heel so that back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Bend into the front knee, open that knee towards the right baby toe. Gazing just past our right fingertips. Reach left fingers back, right fingers forward. Moving into our triangle, we straighten that front leg, place the right hand just below the knee, and extend the left fingers towards the sky. Coming back into warrior two, reverse the warrior, sliding left hand down the left leg, reach right fingertips high. We take that left arm to the low back, a little bit deeper. Warrior, reversed warrior. And bring it back to warrior two. Remember that cord lifting the crown towards the sky. Cartwheel that back hand up and around. We frame the right foot, pivoting onto the back left foot. In low lunge. All right, let's bring that left knee down. Walk the hands back, and we're going to peel the right foot off the floor, keeping the heel to the mat in a straddle split. So we're leaning forward over the leg. Keep the back straight here. Sink the hips back, though. Get a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Feel that pull all the way up to the glute. Walk the hands forward, coming back to a lunge. This time it's modified with that knee down. Send the right knee back, hands and knees, and then step your left foot through between the hands. Straddle split on this side. We lift the toes, walk the hands under the shoulders, and maintain that nice long straight back as we lean forward over the left leg. Sink the hips back. Breathe into the hamstring, the glute, and step that foot back down. We'll come back to a modified lunge. And here we go. Slide the left foot back, hands and knees. Press the hands into the floor. We move into downward dog. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees. Send the hips up and back. Let's take that right leg high. So it's a three-leg dog. Lift that right heel a little bit higher. Bend the right knee. And draw that right knee forward up to the right wrist. Slide the left leg back. We'll walk our hands back next to the hips. So really big hip opener right here. Nice one for our glute. Stay here. Lift the crown towards the sky. Keep that chest lifting. Breathe into the body. And if you're more advanced, if you've done this yoga before and you know where about your glute is, maybe you know to stay up, or you can move forward. Depending on your body, you may or may not move forward. You might stay lifted, can come down onto the elbows. Keep the hips level though if you do come down further. Don't want one hip higher than the other. Keep those hips level. Maintain an inhale and exhale. Relaxing the face. And as much as possible, working to relax the right leg, the glute. Giving yourself 2 more breaths wherever you are at. Deeply into the lungs, fully exhale. You're lowered. Start to walk the hands back. And press the hands into the floor. Tuck your back left toes. Slide the right leg back. Returning to downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels. Pressing one heel at a time into the mat. Lift the tailbone high. Head hanging out between the arms. And we'll send the left leg high. Lift the left heel. Bend the left knee. And we'll use core strength to take that left knee forward, just behind the wrist. Right leg starts walking back. Hands walk back next to the hips. Lift the head, the heart. Level the hips. Keep lifting the head, the heart. And if you'd like, start to bring it forward. Onto elbows. If you did so on the other side, it would be a good idea to see if you can do the same thing on this side. If you can't, that's okay. If the body physically isn't there today, that is not a problem. It's all about the journey, about getting there. So that requires patience and time and practice. Be pretty graceful with yourself in a pigeon pose. Allow the face to relax. Eyes, cheeks, gums, all softening. Remember to check in with the levelness of the hips. One hip a little bit higher. See if you can bring balance or evenness, levelness, I should say, to the hips. Taking 2 deep inhales and exhales. And as you finish that exhale, start to walk the hands back towards the hips, lift the crown. We'll press the hands into the floor, tuck the back toes underneath, and we'll slide that left foot back, coming back to down dog. Pedal up the legs. Moving into plank. Or modify your plank and on the knees if you need to modify today. Remember to use strength before strain. So if you're straining, definitely feel free to take that modification. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor and lift the head, peel the chest, belly off the floor. Keep those elbows hugged in next to the ribs. In cobra. From here, let's take those knees super wide. Wide as the mat. Big toes touching and sink the hips back, allowing the forehead to rest on the floor. All right, exhale. Make your way up to hero where the hips are setting on the feet. Stack the head over heart, heart over the pelvis. Drop a hip to the side, swing the feet around the other way. We're coming to a diamond pose. So bottoms of your feet are touching, hands underneath the ankles. We're just gonna lift the feet off the floor with the hands. Roll the shoulders down. And release the feet to the floor. We'll bring the hands to the top of the ankles and sit tall, lean forward. Keep breathing. You may notice with breath, you can start to lean a little bit further forward, intentionally using the elbows to push into the thighs to open up inner thighs. Draw the knees closer towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale deeply. And inhale, we'll sit up. Okay, last one before we call it good. We're gonna cross the right leg over the left leg. This is cow legs. My favorite poses ever. So the right knee is working to stack over your left knee. So it looks maybe like this, but it's not about how it looks, right? It's about how it feels. So as long as you're feeling those hips, glutes, we good. Your hands are finding the tops of the feet. And if you'd like a deeper stretch, just start to lean forward. You'll feel that in your glutes. And we just breathe into the hips, letting go of anything that we notice is holding us tight. Lift the body, lean back. Switch the leg crossover. So your left leg is on top this time. Working to stack those knees, one on top of the other. Use the hands to draw the feet back. Lean forward if you'd like a deeper stretch. Keep both sitting bones at the mat. It's a really good one. Love it. Get that nice psoas, so the outside of the left leg up into the glute, deep part of the glute. And release. So extend those legs long, shake them out. Shake, shake, shake. And to finish off our practice today, we'll cross legs. Comfortable, easy, seated. Inhale, the arms reach high. Breathe fully into the lungs. Hold the breath, suspend. Maybe sip a little more air in. Keep holding, hold. You got this. Sip more air in. And slowly exhale, so slow that if you're blowing towards a candle, it wouldn't even put the candle. As you draw the hands to heart center, returning to normal breathing. Sealing this time together. We bow and say namaste. Thanks for being here, you guys. Comment below how you feel. I want to hear all about it, all about how it went, how good your hips feel. If there is any questions or challenges you experienced, feel free to reach out, comment them below. Yeah, I'm excited to be here tomorrow. So watch out for that.